Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 6th episode of Azumanga Daioh. So, last time, we had a beach episode, pretty much. And some people might say, didn't we just have a pool episode not too long ago? Well, yes, but they are definitely not the same thing. Pool episode at the school, the characters wear their school swimsuits. Now, a beach episode at the beach means they get to wear their own swimsuits, which means proper bikinis. Although some characters do certainly look better in school swimsuits, like Chio, for example. And usually just flat-chested girls in general. But, yeah. They got to the beach because they initially went to Chio's house, her mansion house, which transitioned into going to her summer house, which meant going to the beach. Of course, they had Kurosawa and Yukari come along because vehicles to get there. Of course, Chio learned a very harsh lesson. You don't get into the same car as Yukari if she's the one driving it. Although it's only a mistake you'll ever make once, I suppose. But, yeah, very traumatizing experience for everyone involved. But, yeah, we had our beach fun, fireworks and whatnot. And I think there was some scary storytelling after night fell. And Kaori was very disappointed that she didn't go after she saw some of those pictures. Specifically pictures of Sakaki rocking that bikini. But yeah, that was pretty much the last episode, so let's get into the next one. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. It would be funny if this episode we got a hot spring episode. A pool episode, beach and hot spring episode, all that close together. That'd be amazing. Wait, that one character, I think her name's Kagura. She hasn't really shown up yet, has she? Because I think she's in a different class. Oh, and Sakaki got bit by a cat again, I think, in the last episode. Yeah, somebody with Sakaki's body type looks a lot better in a proper bikini than a school swimsuit, whereas Chio is pretty much the opposite. Good old Kimura-sensei. I bet he wish he was on the beach trip as well. Which should mean bloomers. Which he would naturally be excited about, and who could blame him? This is important advice. Take it. Nobody cares. I'm sure there is. And what else? Wow. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, she would like that. That might mean we get Kagura this episode, because I know she's athletic. Yeah, Sakaki's #1 fan there. You know, those roses or whatever in the background really should be lilies, all things considered. Sakaki, that's not even a contest. And Sakaki beats you in both those categories, really. That non-answer. I assume that's Kurosawa's class. I assume there's a bet on the line. She does that a lot. Which is like $1. Clearly she's not a math teacher. More than she would spend on juice, at least. I remember this. This I remember. She just throws her shoe. That's why you don't do that. Who was more unfortunate in that scene? Osaka who lost her shoe, or Sakaki who got bit again? The two people that are definitely going to shine during this. His outfit. Jesus, man. I mean, at least it was brief, I guess. Chio admiring that body. That sound effect. These two are a very interesting dynamic together. The genius and the Osaka. She is always full of energy in every scene and every episode. I mean, has Yukari ever won against her? Kagura, I think she's talking about. Yukari is completely shameless, as always. That's subtle intel gathering. Oh yeah, she is, isn't she? This is an odd strategy. Put on the spot like that. Aww. Yeah, she's not very athletic. Yeah, there's no need to take it over too seriously, even if a certain teacher does. If she breaks on crying, it's your fault. I wonder whose fault that is. I should point out that I do not remember who wins this. But Sakaki's definitely going to do her best for Chiyo's sake. Yeah, she is cool, isn't she? Definitely the coolest character in the show. And is also very cute. Which is why she's my favorite. Osaka, the only one that's clapping. Would expect no less. I'm sure it'll be close between Sakaki and Kagura. Come on, Sakaki, you can do it. She's pulling away. So that's what he was talking about. Ooh, a three-legged race. Yeah, it is Osaka and Chiyo. This I did kind of remember. You can already predict how that's gonna go. Pretty much that. Why would you have these two together in any athletic competition? It might just be time to call it quits. I'm gonna root for Class 3 just because most of my favorite characters are in that class. Even if that means Yukari wins as well. It stands for Otaku Saga. The YouTube reaction group. I guess it could also stand for operating system. Is Chiyo gonna fall? Oh, damn. Poor Chiyo. The letter H. I couldn't do that. I don't think you could just do that on a whim. And I wouldn't trust Tomo at all. And that is why. Seriously, Chio goes through so much abuse during the course of this series. I don't know how I didn't notice that my first watch through. Yeah, class 5's ahead. It's no Chio. It's a group effort. Some people are going to be better than others. That's just how it goes. I mean, Chio, the best way to look at it is, you know, you do help the academic aspect of the class a great deal. So it kind of balances out that you're not great with the athletic events. Oh, wow, I forgot about this. The cute little cheerleading Chio. I know, right? Man, I completely forgot about this. Yukari, Teacher of the Year. Ah, the scavenger hunt thing. Like the only person she knows that wears glasses. I don't think you're supposed to put them on. Chio's getting really into it. Well, Chio doesn't want to lose because then she would feel like it was her fault. A little bit behind. Come on, Tomo, you gotta be good for something. I assume they have Sakaki in this one. Yeah, Sakaki's probably gonna have to do a lot of recovery. Some great advice there, cheering. It's gonna be close. Man, she's been reduced to tears. She really wanted to win that bet. Being Chio was suffering. She was so happy for a brief moment. Yeah, the dance. Which Kaori is gonna want to do a Sakaki? She's way ahead of you. Or ran away. The very subtle difference in uniform are one's red and one's blue. At least with the shirt. The bottom is more obvious. The happiest day of her life. I was born for this moment. A little early for wedding bells. And the rainbow-colored jet smoke. A little bit on the nose, but I... Might be thumbnail. But do you want to bet she never washes that hand again? Surprised we didn't see a nosebleed. No, it is not. I want another round. Is what I'm sure she was thinking. Oh, wow. Things went downhill in a hurry. Yeah. At least it was nice while it lasted. Dropping straight from heaven all the way down to hell. The same thing, very different meaning. Yeah, it was definitely close. Nothing to feel too bad about. And she's gonna rub in, isn't she? The bet. We always get a bet. But of course when Kurosawa wins, the bet's suddenly cancelled. Oh, that was short-lived. And you still have juice you gotta buy the class. I think we see who the real winners are here. Especially since they have a better teacher. I wouldn't count on her keeping her promise. I was wondering how she would try to get out of it. And she went for the classic, what's that over there, technique. Yeah, but that's probably against the rules. And she's only fast with the proper motivation. Like getting out of her promises. And of course, Tomo, who's supposed to be so full of energy, wasn't even that useful during the race. I mean, probably more useful than Chiyo, but not a high bar there. Or Osaka, who puts on the glasses in the scavenger hunt. Yeah, Kaori was in Raspberry Heaven for a little bit there, and then came crashing down. I'd rather not have the next episode inside of Kimura-sensei. With those mouse ears? That cat is now what Sakaki wanted to see. You know, I thought that was later in the series. But yeah. Anyway, that was the 6th episode of Azumanga Daioh. Another good episode. Which, you know, pretty much all the episodes in this show are good. Grammar fail. But yeah, this was the Athletic Festival. Get another one of those obligatory episodes out of the way. And yeah, of course it's a time for certain characters like Sakaki and Kagura to shine. Especially Sakaki. She's probably the most athletic student in the school, I would bet. And yeah, Class 3, which I think is Yukari's class number, they were the ones that did end up winning. But of course, Class 5 were the real winners because Kurosawa bought them juice, whereas Yukari just kind of ran off on her agreement. But yeah, the luckiest character of this entire show, well, luckiest or unluckiest, depending on how you want to look at it, is Kaori, who got to dance with Sakaki. And while she was busy resting on Cloud 9, she came crashing down and had to do a dance with Kimura-sensei, which was not as enjoyable, clearly. But yeah, Chiyo was obviously pretty upset because she knew she wasn't contributing very much, because she's not an athletic person, she's an academic person. So it really wasn't her thing. Of course, Osaka wasn't exactly super helpful either. But yeah, of course Kimura-sensei wanted the girls to tuck in their shirts into their bloomers. It seemed like a lot of them didn't really want to go for that. I'm sure some of them probably did, but the main ones didn't. They just kind of ran away when he reminded them of that. And yeah, I think that's all I really have to say on this one, aside from, you know, poor Chiyo, her constant abuse throughout this series. But yeah, it looks like the next episode is going to be a culture festival, I think is what that was implied from the preview, so let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.